What's up, fellow party people? Ridiculously good pulling. And this video is something I haven't done before, but I kind of want to start doing it. It's a deck profile, and it's a deck profile of my expanded deck that I currently use in person and online. I have almost similar. I mean, the one I have online I think is the one I actually want to run. And this one's a little different just because I don't have exactly all the cards. But yeah, this is what I do online most of the time and in person, my expanded deck. And I'm gonna do a profile on this, and then I'm gonna do a profile on my fiance's deck, which I think is standard. It might be expanded. Well, I'll learn that before when I go through it. But yes, and then after the two deck profiles, I'm gonna try to get a battle filmed, me and her duking it out with the two decks. So that would be fun if we can get that going. So yeah, this deck is obviously a water deck with Keldeo. Some of you might know what I'm about to do. I kind of took the main strategy from the, I guess, Battle Arena deck, the Rayquaza versus Keldeo one. I took the main strategy from it and kind of made it my own. So yeah, I have two Keldeo EXs. Those are my main hitters most of the time, because you got the Secret Sword. It already does 50 if you have 3, but which isn't great. But if it's water energy, which is basically all I run in this deck, it's 20 more damage for each water energy. So you can get him pretty pumped up, especially with my next guy. 3 Squirtles, 2 Wartortles, and then 2 Blastoise, because basically what you're trying to do is get Blastoise on your bench so you can use his ability Deluge. And that is, as often as you like during your turn, you can attach a water energy from your hand to one of your Pokemon. So you can just sit there, and if you have like 6 water energies in your hand, you can just put them on any Pokemon, or just one Pokemon, which is usually Keldeo for that instance. So yeah, we got 3 Squirtles, 2 Wartortles, and then the 2 Blastoise. My main strategy is to get that guy out there, get Blastoise out there, and then get Keldeo out there. And then for our other Pokemon, we have Articuno, and this one is the one from Roaring Skies. And because he has the Find Ice, this is mainly what I use him for, the Find Ice move. Search your deck for up to 3 energy cards and just put him in there. Sometimes he's a sacrificial lamb. He just goes up there and he gets bonked out, but he gives me at least 2 or 3 turns most of the time to get water energies in my hand. And so yeah, that's very good. He's a good guy to have in this deck. And then we have Lapras GX, which I think this card is pretty cool. I do collect a lot. Collect is draw 3 cards. So yeah, that's a good move. Just draw 3 cards. And of course, his Ice Beam GX move is nice. Hits for 100 and it paralyzes your Pokemon or your opponent's Pokemon. Obviously, you can't use it again because it's the GX move, but it's a good one to hit. You can get a double knockout for sure if you use that one, paralyze their Pokemon, and then they keep them up, and then you can Blizzard Burn them for 160. Which he can attack after you use Blizzard Burn, but still, that's a 160. That's a good hit. A lot of times, I'll use Collect a lot. He'll get beat up while I'm using Collect. And then right when I know he's about to go out, I'll do Blizzard Burn, 160, and leave that Pokemon pretty damaged. So, he's a good card to have in this deck, especially, Collect. Just draw 3 cards. That way I can get all the cards I need to get Keldeo and Blastoise and stuff out on my field. Or out on my bench and as my active, whatever. And then we have a Dragonite EX because he can be a heavy hitter if you get him up. He's 130 and discards an active one, but his ability is really nice in case I have to discard a certain, Pokemon I need, or if they get knocked out or something, I can, play him and then choose 2 basic Pokemon and put them on the bench. And then I have this Blastoise EX, which she was in there for funsies because Blastoise is awesome. He actually won me a game one time because I kept Rapid Spinning. And yeah, Rapid Spin actually helped me win the game. But I think I'm going to replace this guy with another Lapras. I think that's what I'm going to do. Because Lapras is huge to my strategy now that he's out there. That Collect, I'm telling you, draw 3. Because I will sacrifice a card or 2, a Pokemon or 2, to get Keldeo just super pumped up. And if I can get 2 Keldeo super pumped up, it's crazy. So yeah, those are my Pokemon for this deck. Like I said, main strategy is Keldeo and Blastoise out there, and I guess the 2 that help me the most are Articuno and Lapras, because It's either get 3 energies or just draw 3 cards entirely, which can help a lot in a lot of situations. So those are the Pokemon for this deck, which has done pretty well online. It's done pretty well. Now next is the item cards, and I have quite a few, as you can see, item cards. And I have quite, I think like 4 tool cards, which I'll go over those when I get to them. So 2 Eva Sodas, or Eva Sodas, however you want to say it, cards, obviously, mainly to get Blastoise or Wartortle onto my Squirtle. That's all it's for. And then Hard Charm. Here are my tool cards. Hard Charm. I am just throwing in there because right now there's a few cards I don't have. Like I said, Energy Pouch. I want to run 2 Energy Pouches, but I don't have 2, so I kind of just have Hard Charm in there as its place. Energy Pouch, obviously, when you attach it to a Pokemon, once that Pokemon's knocked out, you get all those energies back to your hand, which if I have like Lapras out there and Keldeo's on my bench, she's already got quite a few, and Lapras gets knocked out, I can just grab the 3 off Lapras that I have and put them on Keldeo, and he's even stronger. Or if my first Keldeo gets knocked out and I have another one, all of those energies from that Keldeo I can just throw on to my other one, if I have my Blastoise out there. So yeah, this Hard Charm's kind of just in place for the other Energy Pouch that I need. So we'll just cover that up. Lucky Helmet obviously is a good one. When that Pokemon's attacked, you draw 2 cards. So sometimes I've attached it to Lapras, and so I'll do collect, draw 3. The next turn that person will hit my Lapras, I draw 2, draw for turn. The next turn collect, draw 3. So it's pretty cool. Good combination with the Lapras at some points. Rock Guard, a spec card. Now this card is just awesome. I mean, if your Pokemon gets attacked, it does 60 damage to the attacking Pokemon. So that card, yeah, it's a no-brainer just to have in there to help put some damage on some other cards, or some other Pokemon. Right, next, we have our Energy Retrieval to get 2 basic ones, and then our Energy Recycler to get Shuffle 5 back in. I'm going to replace him with a VS Seeker, which you'll see in a second. I have a VS Seeker. I want another one. I've made a few decks for friends and my fiance, so some of my VS Seekers I've put in their decks just to, be competitive and friendly. So yeah, this should be a VS Seeker, but it helps out anyways if I have a lot of energies in my discard pile. I'll shuffle them back into my deck. So those 2. Then we have a Trainer's Mail, because Trainer's Mail is awesome. So you want to use Trainer's Mail. I have 3 Dive Balls, and online I have 4, and I would like to run 4, just because Dive Ball is just essential to this deck. It's just any water Pokemon, put it right into my hand. So it's a very good card. And yeah, I got 1 reverse. Awesome. 2 Professor's Letters, because energies are what helps run this deck, so I need as many energies in my hand as possible. 2 Rare Candies. One of these is probably what I would replace a Dive Ball with. I only really need 1 Rare Candy, just in case there is that instance where I can't get a Wartortle and I have Squirtle out there and Blastoise. So really probably should be either another VS Seeker or another Dive Ball. So then there's my 1 VS Seeker. You want to run VS Seeker in your deck. Versus Seeker, VS Seeker. You want to run it because it just helps you get your support cards back in your hand. And you want to play as many supporters as you can during a game. And 2 Rough Seas. So I can heal my Pokemon 30 points every turn. It's very nice. Very nice card to have in a water deck, I believe. So yeah, are my item cards and my tool cards for the deck. On to the supporters. Steven I like Steven, because for this deck, obviously, like I said, energy helps it really move. And so he helps you get an energy and you get another supporter. So he was a no-brainer for me. Professor Kukui, also another no-brainer. I think everyone should run Professor Kukui. Draw 2 cards, and you get 20 more damage during your attack. So it makes Giovanni's scheme, it makes that card just irrelevant, because this guy is just awesome. He does both, basically. 2 Pokemon fan clubs, just in case I don't have, the basic Pokemon I need, which are mainly would just be Squirtle or Keldeo, who I'm looking for, or if I'm in a bind, I can get my Lapras if I don't have him out, or my Articuno. So that's a good card for this deck, I believe. Pokemon fan club. Skyla, I think I should have 2 Skylas in here. That's another one where I don't have a lot, so I've lent out some to other decks. And there needs to be another Skyla. I probably replace one of the Pokemon fan clubs with it because, as you can see, we have a Bridget, which we'll get to. Lysander, switch up somebody else's card so Keldeo can knock him out real quick if I've already, put some damage on him, or it'd be a one-hitter quitta. One-hit quitta on someone, Lysander him up, and get him knocked out. Bridget, and yeah, my full art Bridget, which I love. Yeah, I mean, that's also a no-brainer because, as most of you probably know, you could just grab 3 GX cards with this. You totally could. I'm pretty positive they're going to come out with a card, that, makes Bridget irrelevant, and it has the whole, because you can get 3 basic Pokemon or 1 basic EX, Pokemon EX. And so, I mean, if I really just need Keldeo, I'll get him. But if not, I mean, I can get 2 Squirtles, I can get a Squirtle, Articuno, and a Lapras GX. Like, it's a nice card to run if you're running GX cards and, like, regular basic cards. 2 Pokemon Center Ladies, because you can't get enough healing ever. And then 1 Fisherman to put 4 basic energies into my hand because we need energy to go round. And as I said, energy to go round. Here they are. You guys might think I have too many energies, but I don't think I have enough. I have the 2 double colorless, and then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 water energies. I was kidding when I said I don't think I have enough. I have plenty. I have a lot of water energies, and I use every single one. I really do. Because with Blastoise, these things, they're not as, I guess, super high, like, value to your deck or whatever, just because, like, with Blastoise, I can just throw them all around, If I had all of these in my hand, I could place them all in one turn with Blastoise, so I use quite a bit of energies to make this deck work the way I want to make it work. So yes, this is my expanded deck. It is a water deck, Keldeo EX / Blastoise deck. Like I said, I'll do a deck profile on my fiance's deck, and then we will battle it out, hopefully in a video. And if you want to face this deck online, if you play online, you can play me. I'm Tanner Dynamite. That is my name online. It's Tanner Dynamite, and we can play, and you can try your hand at facing this deck. So yeah, until next time, keep partying and rock on, and I'll see you guys later.